Mara Singh never wanted fame. She only loved puzzles. On a rainy Monday, she solved one that stunned the world and ruined Blake Lively's night on live TV. Cameras rolled as the blonde actress tried to smile through a cooking show intro. Just as she lifted a spoon, the host cut in with breaking news. A 13-year-old autistic girl just cracked the stolen library cipher. Lively's face froze. Her spoon clanged. The studio fell silent. Viewers saw her mouth one word: no. Justin Baldoni was at the courthouse 2 blocks away, signing a quiet settlement to fund school tech labs. Reporters gathered outside, but Justin kept it low-key until a producer sprinted in waving a phone. The alert showed Mara's name beside his. The headline linked her stunning code break to testimony Justin had tried to submit months earlier. Testimony Blake Lively's lawyers claimed was unreliable. Now the girl's discovery proved that claim false. Justin's eyes widened. The fight had turned. That afternoon, Mara's math teacher posted a short clip, the girl pressing 3 keys, then smiling shyly as an ancient cipher spilled open. It spread faster than any Hollywood trailer. Fans called her the 200 IQ wonder. Brands that once bowed to Blake now begged for interviews with the quiet prodigy. Lively's publicist tried damage control, tweeting praise, but it rang hollow. Screenshots surfaced showing Lively's team pushing media outlets to ignore Mara weeks before. The lie was out. Blake tried to spin the story on SNL. She strutted on stage wearing a neon trench, claiming she'd funded the cipher investigation herself. But mid-monologue, the audience phones lit up. TMZ flashed an email chain court filed that showed Blake begging executives to bury Mara's research. Lively stumbled, forgot her lines, and a stagehand whispered, "Cut to commercial." They cut 10 seconds too late. Viewers saw Blake whip her cue cards at a boom mic and hiss, "That kid ruined everything." Ratings tanked overnight. Meanwhile, Mara's school gym filled with reporters. The shy genius stood beside a folding table, papers stacked, her voice soft. She explained how she used modular arithmetic to spot a repeat pattern in the stolen documents. The FBI confirmed her math within hours. One agent told press, "This child closed a case adults couldn't." Justin Baldoni arrived, keeping cameras back, kneeling to thank Mara for proving his name should never have been dragged through mud. The clip of their handshake hit 10 million views in 8 hours. Daybreak brought bigger blows for Lively. Court clerk logs showed her legal team had submitted doctored emails. Same thread, font size off, metadata stripped. A courthouse security camera leaked. Blake's assistant loading a shredder card at 2 a.m., then slipping into a side door marked evidence room. The judge viewed the tape. His ruling was swift: intentional spoliation. Sanctions approved. Defendant's credibility null. Blake left through the basement exit, face hidden under a hoodie. But paparazzi lenses still caught the tears. 48 hours later, 4 luxury houses, jewelry, perfume, shoes, and fragrance, canceled multi-year deals with Blake. Stock trackers showed their shares dip, then rise once press releases dropped the news. Investors nodded. They didn't want drama. Privately, auditors found text messages from Ryan Reynolds instructing a broker to dump joint holdings minutes before the cancellations hit public wires. Lawyers called the timing too neat. Social feeds exploded with the tag number sign, "Couple of Con," while Justin's team posted one line, "Truth ages well." Inside the law offices of Grant and Vega, Justin sat beside his lead counsel, Ms. Alvarez. She slid a thick folder across the desk. Bank stamps, wire trails, payments totaling 6 figures to 3 names. Witness A, Expert B, Consultant C. Each signature matched Blake Lively's stylized B stamped on past merchandise. One receipt even included a handwritten note, "Keep quiet until court date." Ms. Alvarez smiled. "We subpoenaed the banks. Originals are bulletproof." Justin exhaled, steady. He never wanted war, but when war came, he refused to lose. The next hearing felt like a movie premiere, except the spotlight burned only 1 star. Blake sat stiff, Ryan 2 seats away, jaw locked. Mara took the stand with a fidget cube, her mother by her side. She spoke slowly, clear. She told how Lively's people offered her movie tickets and a new laptop if she'd back off the cipher claim. Court gasped. Blake's lawyer objected. Judge overruled. Then Mara produced her phone. The court saw a text: "Delete all files, girl, or you're finished." The sender's number traced back to an unlisted phone in Blake's trailer. Ryan tried to salvage the day, raising his hand to speak, only to have the judge remind him he wasn't party to the case. Reporters scribbled, "Reynolds silenced." When recess hit, Justin stepped outside, thanked the crowd for believing the math. He praised Mara. She reminded the world you can't hide truth with glamour. Cameras loved it. Likes poured in. Blake's Twitter account went dormant. That night, late shift workers at a billboard company watched crews strip Blake's perfume ad from a Times Square tower. Fresh vinyl rolled up. Justin Baldoni and Mara holding a giant puzzle piece. Text reading, "Solve for future." The ad wasn't his idea. Sponsors donated the space after seeing the hearing. Justin spotted the news from a taxi, shook his head, humbled. In her penthouse, Blake dimmed the TV and smashed a crystal award to the floor. Morning papers printed the judge's order: defendant liable for defamation, fraud, and emotional distress. Damages: $8 million plus public apology posted for no less than 90 days. Blake's lawyer advised an immediate statement. She refused. Ryan suggested a joint video. She shouted him down. PR agencies stopped answering her calls. One by one, talk shows removed her from guest lists. Streaming services paused 2 upcoming projects. Word spread that insurance bonds on sets wouldn't cover known risk actors. Across town, Justin visited Mara's middle school. He donated funds for a new STEM wing named Curiosity Hall. Students cheered. At the ribbon cutting, Mara raised scissors but hesitated. Justin guided her hand. When the ribbon fell, confetti cannons misfired. Cheap rentals, but everyone laughed. The moment felt honest, unpolished, real. News anchors called it the day hope outsparkled fame. Blake finally logged into a burner account to watch. Comments scrolled. She lied. Team Baldoni. Leave the kid alone. Her screen blurred through tears. Ryan entered, holding an envelope. A formal separation notice drafted by his management. He'd protect his own brand. Blake stared. Silence hung. He left the key on the marble counter. Weeks later, the court clerk stamped final on the settlement. Blake wired funds to a charity of Justin's choosing, autism research, per the judgment. She didn't attend the signing. Reporters asked Justin if he felt revenge. He said, "It was never revenge. It was respect for the truth." He walked outside into soft spring rain. No umbrella, but smiling because the storm had passed. Mara prepared for the National Science Fair. Her project, an algorithm tracing stolen art back to secret auctions. Justin arrived with boxed lunches. They reviewed charts, numbers, color-coded arrows. Cameras snapped, but Mara focused on her work. Judges nodded, impressed. In the corner, a lone entertainment blogger whispered, "Looks like Baldoni backed the right hero." The blogger's post went viral. Blake stayed home, curtains drawn. Her phone chimed with one last alert. The perfume company sued to recover marketing losses. Court date pending. She sat on the floor, room dark, memory of studio lights haunting. She replayed the spoon drop clip until the screen went black. A stylist texted, "Returning gowns." She deleted the message. On closing night of the science fair, Mara won first prize. The auditorium erupted. Justin clapped hardest. He caught her eye and said 5 words. "Keep doing what others fear." She nodded. Shy smile bright. Outside, the sky glittered city lights. A news van rolled by, logo flashing Truth Channel. Justin waved, then turned away. He didn't need another interview. The story spoke for itself. Back at her empty loft, Blake opened a blank notebook. She wrote one sentence. "I tried to destroy Justin Baldoni." Her pen hovered, trembling. She added, "But I wrecked myself instead." She closed the book, staring at the quiet night, and finally understood that fame without trust is nothing but an echo. Justin drove home, radio off, windows down. Wind in his face felt clean. He glanced at the courthouse as he passed. Lights dimmed, flags still. He remembered the first day he was accused, the weight of lies. Now the weight was gone. He whispered, "Thank you, Mara," then merged into traffic heading toward tomorrow. Blake thought she could bury a child's genius and silence a good man. Instead, her lies dug her own grave, and the world kept turning. just without her at the center.